So hi, welcome to the Good Noise Podcast. I'm Shane,
I'm Glory.
and I'm sorry that we missed last week. I wanted to see Beartooth instead of talking about music. My bad.
It was only a 2-hour playlist at the time, so it
Oh
wasn't.
yeah, it was only a 2-hour playlist, and then it increased by 10
10
this past week. There was a lot of fucking tunes that came out this Friday.
For what reason?
It was just the best day to put out music. Such a great day that Rise Records put out 2 albums on that Friday.
Yeah, that was Spiritbox and Eidola, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as I said, I saw Beartooth last Monday.
Yeah.
I was
Tell
just
us about your
Glory,
concerts.
Yeah, I was just telling Glory immediately before this. I went to 6 concerts in like the past 2 weeks or so. So what it would be? Not last Thursday. It would be what, 2 Thursdays ago now? I don't know. The 9th.
I don't know, man.
The 9th. I saw August Burns Red, Fit for a King, Era, and Like Moss to Flames. And it was pretty dope. I don't know. August Burns Red kind of got old because their music is just heavy chug riffs and big bearded man screams over it. And it's like that went on for 90 minutes.
Oh,
and I was like,
that's a lot of
chug
riffs.
It's a whole lot of that.
That can't get old.
And by like halfway through the album they were playing in full, I was like, you know what? I fucking hate this.
Yeah, I'm ready to leave now.
Yeah, I'm like, I wish I wasn't so far up front because I would leave.
Yeah, because they'd see you leave.
Yeah.
They'd be like, where are you going?
Where the fuck are you going, man? Come back.
Exactly.
We're not done yet. This is our show.
We still have 60 minutes left.
Yeah, no. But Fit for a King was pretty good. Like Moss of Flames was pretty good.
It's Fit for a King.
Yeah, Like Moss of Flames has an EP coming out before the end of the year, so that's pretty dope.
Our oomphs.
Our oomphs. They do follow us.
And we follow them.
Yeah, we're oomphs. Oomphs.
Oomphs.
On Saturday, that Saturday, the 11th, I saw Motionless in White, Silent Planet, and Dying Wish. Dying Wish encouraged violence in the pit because they're a hardcore band. But Motionless in White is like the boy band of like metalcore bands, so there were just a bunch of like teenage girls there, so there was not going to be any violence in the pit, thank God. But they were pretty dope. They sold their album early, so I listened to it.
Is it good?
Yes, it's very good. We have to talk about one of their singles this week. And
you have an out now.
I already heard the record.
Yeah, you have an out to just say, I don't know how to say this is good without talking about the entire album. And I'll actually have to be like, oh, I liked this part.
Yeah. Silent Planet was alright. And then Motionless in White was pretty dope. They played a lot of songs they don't typically play on tour, which was pretty dope. And they said the album is almost done. But Chris said he wanted to fuck everyone in the venue at one point.
Brendan Uriark?
Yeah, so that was weird.
But
you could tell that was like
especially when there are
regret.
a lot of teenage girls in that venue.
But you could tell there was like instant regret when like
Did he apologize?
He didn't apologize, but like you could tell on his face and the way he like trailed off when he was saying it. The video I found, the person's hand dipped as he said it, so you couldn't see his facial expression. But I was there paying attention, so I remember his facial expression quite vividly of like that. Oh, what did I just say? But no one's tried to cancel him for it yet. So
yeah, it's gonna come back in like 10 years.
Yeah, like 25 years from now, when they're long retired, people are gonna be like, "Hey, remember when?"
And he said the N-word a couple times.
Yeah, remember when Chris Motionless said he wanted to fuck a bunch of teenagers?
What was that about?
Yeah, but that's what they say, even though that's kind of like not what he said. He just kind of said it out loud, and there just happened to be a bunch of teenagers in the room. I don't know, it was weird.
Yeah, Brendan Urie was more direct, where he was like, and he kept going.
Yeah.
He said, like, even if you don't want it.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, dude, what the hell
yeah, Chris said it in the room, like, the room was loud as fuck the entire night, and when Chris said it, you could hear a pin drop. Even with the music playing in the background, like, you could have heard a pin drop. Like, everybody stopped for a second.
Everybody was like, oh. What?
And they kept singing. We're like, yeah, this song fucks. Yeah.
Everybody just immediately forgot.
By the end of the night, 90% of the people there probably forgot he said it, so it's all good.
Yeah.
And then that Monday, the 13th, I saw Beartooth, Wage War, and Dragged Under, and that was pretty dope. Wage War played their new single that came out the next day, and at the time I was like, this kind of sucks, and I've listened to the single like I have a dozen times since then, so it kind of rips. And Beartooth is pretty good live, so that's dope. And then this past Thursday, I saw Megadeth, Lamb of God.
My God, you're going to so many concerts.
I am. Trivium and Hatebreed. So I saw the hardcore version of Five Finger Death Punch, Trivium, Lamb of God, and the worst metal band of all time.
Does Trivium share the same values as Five Finger Death Punch?
It would be Hatebreed that I called
Hatebreed,
because Hatebreed is just like, I don't know if they like share the same values, but like I just get that same like energy from them. Not like the whole like love and Trump
like
shit or
middle-aged
whatever.
Men?
They're just like middle-aged dudes that like they're buff and like, you know, they're like everything's about fighting and like, you know, and it's like they sing about the same things.
It's
and,
the music that like
look the same,
your dad
and,
would listen. Not my dad, but
like
a dad.
Like if you like Five Finger Death Punch, like you're hardcore about that shit, you probably like Hatebreed too.
Or you probably already like.
I fucking hate Hatebreed actually. I didn't think they were bad live. Like after having to listen to them like 4 or 5 times, because like I have tickets to see them, I should probably listen to them. They were okay, but they're not like, I'm not gonna go listen to them 2,000 times like I accidentally did to Five Finger Death Punch, you know.
Yeah, that was an odd era.
Yeah,
that was bad. I didn't, and you were proud of it too.
Yeah, that went from Five Finger Death Punch to Trapped, and that was just a rough time.
That was just a rough.
We're gonna play that one on quarantine.
I think that's valid.
Yep,
that is valid.
Yeah, I'll
let that pass.
But I was there to see Trivium and Lamb of God. Both of them were pretty good. And then Megadeth, I would rather watch Paint Dry than ever see Megadeth live again.
Oh yeah, you tweeted that.
They suck so bad.
What was wrong with their live performance?
Well, they're like metal, but they're not really metal because they just play epic guitar solos for like half the fucking song. And then the mixing was completely off for both Lamb of God and for Megadeth. Luckily, Megadeth doesn't have very many lyrics in their songs. But you could barely hear what he was saying when he was singing. I hate Dave Mustaine anyway.
What did he do?
He's just, I don't know. I just don't like him. Like,
okay.
I don't really have like, I don't know. He hasn't really done anything. Like I just don't fucking like him. Like he did go on stage and like, you know, say COVID doesn't exist or whatever the fuck he said. Like,
well, there you go.
I like thought I was gonna get jumped for wearing a mask at that show because like. Dave Mustaine the night before it was like, yeah, bro, fuck COVID, and
he's probably like wishing on your downfall now because he saw you he's
not gonna pray on my downfall.
Yeah,
but
he saw you with a mask.
There was like articles. He went on like some rant about COVID the night before in Camden, and I was like, I hope he does it tonight because I need to laugh because I'm not excited to see them. But I would love to watch him say that.
It'd be a nice highlight.
And it was unfortunately cut short because our entire set was thankfully cut short. I don't know why, but they did have to play 2 or 3 less songs, which is great because I hate them anyway. I only stuck around because I had the tickets for a year and a half. I had never bought tickets to see them though, so I was always had the tickets for Lamb of God and Trivium. I need to make that very clear. But they suck. Exactly. I would recommend doing anything. You should burn the money before you spend it on Megadeth to go see them live. You don't have to experience that. I don't know, man. Like it's just like people hype them up so much. Like, you know, one of the greatest metal bands ever. You know, shit like that. And
that's a strong title.
Yeah, no, because like they've got that legacy, but like I don't think they like are up to it at all. Like up to that caliber. Like they've been doing this shit for 30 plus years. And they were one of the most boring live bands I've ever seen. Like they just kind of walk around stage and like play the guitar and like the epic guitar solo music isn't for me anyway. But like I was hoping that their live performance would save it somewhat. And I know they're old, so they're not going to be as chaotic as maybe they were like 30 years ago. But like they don't have the songs to back it up either. They don't have any. They don't really have any. They didn't have like. You know, you can't run around and jump around on stage and fucking do splits and whatever. That's fine, but like maybe have a cooler set design than just a couple of poles that have a video on them. Like what? Like give us something here, Dave. Like you're not working with us. You suck.
You have the money to, you know, do stuff.
Literally millions of dollars. You could do whatever the fuck you want.
Exactly. They said no. We're gonna keep it simple. Yeah. Classic.
Yeah, classic.
We don't want it.
Yeah, well, that's probably why they don't want like the flashy shit. And then Lamb of God was like literal fire on stage. It was just like fire and guns and fucking all sorts of shit. Gunshots.
They had everything.
Like they had fucking everything.
Wow.
The set
Did they
started.
have the strippers?
No, they didn't. Unfortunately,
come on.
I've only been to one show with strippers.
I know.
And Motionless in White didn't have it this time.
Are you serious?
It's fucking bullshit.
I would have left. Yeah. I would have been like, no, I came here for the opening stripper band.
Come on.
They're not even a band. They're just strippers.
Yeah. Like, but they did strip to Korn and Slipknot. So
they
like that was pretty dope. Yeah.
At a Motionless, so it was just like the music was playing in the background.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It was a 30-minute set. It was pretty dope.
That's a long set.
Yeah.
For just stripping.
Yeah.
And they're not even like singing.
Nah, they weren't doing anything. They were just dancing.
They were just dancing. They were just having fun, man.
Having time of their life.
Was it like choreographed or were they just doing? Okay,
yeah, it was choreographed. Cool. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I saw on Friday, Scary Kids Scaring Kids. Yeah. The classic.
Oh yeah, who did you see at that show?
Oh,
our bestie.
We interviewed this guy named Vanes, and he was playing guitar in Scaring Kids. I was on his side of the stage. And I was like, I texted Gloria. That was where that 1% tweet came from. I don't know if you follow us on Twitter. You probably should.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, that's Gloria texted me that at the show. And I was like,
and my phone died immediately after that.
Immediately after that, she disappeared. And then the classic Crime, Picturesque, and The Villa were on that show as well. Picturesque was really fucking good live, and so was Scary Kids Scaring Kids. The other two bands, whatever. The one band, The Villa, had one of the guys from a band called Nightmares, which is Carter from Chapel's old band. Yeah. And I didn't know that until after the show, so I thought that was dope. Yeah. Because I really like Nightmares, like way more than I should. Yeah, they're really good.
I want to talk to Carter about it, but I feel like that would be kind of like
the band's been dead for like 10 years. I don't know.
Exactly. But it's like, it'd be like, on its 10-year death anniversary, let's open up and see what really happened tonight. Not like that. Carter, we love you. I'm joking. You don't want to talk about it. Let's open up
inside. Let's talk about the probably missing LP. Let's do everything.
Exactly. Let's just talk about it. Give us the missing LP. Yeah,
give us the missing LP. Actually,
just so we know what we're talking about.
I could really use another Nightmares album.
You should just DM him and be like, hey, do you have any like of that Nightmares stuff?
You got any Nightmares shit you can send me? And you'd be like, no, I deleted it all.
Exactly. Probably.
And then last night I saw Coheed and Cambria, The Used, and Meet Me at the Altar. That was pretty fucking dope. I was telling Gloria before this, I had a really good seat. I spent a lot of money on that seat. Not as much as you typically would for like the seat I had though. I'm not gonna say how much I spent. It's kind of embarrassing. But I hadn't listened to Coheed and Cambria until about 24 hours before the show, so maybe I did waste money last night.
Maybe you did.
But The Used is pretty fucking good, and so is Meet Me at the Altar.
As Meet Me at the Altar should be, and as The Used should be.
Yeah, now Meet Me at the Altar is either in the UK or on a plane to go to the UK to play with All Time Low in the main,
which is insane.
Wild. Did you see they announced the festival show with 21 Pilots and Glass Animals?
I saw, yeah.
Like, listen.
I mean, that's huge.
Think whatever you want about 21 Pilots, and like, granted, their live show sucks right now, but thousands of people are going to show up to that right now.
Not great right now.
So that's still big, whether or not you like 21 Pilots.
They
clearly do, because they were fucking freaking out, as they should be.
As they should be. I mean, like, if I was playing a show with 21 Pilots, I'd be probably a little mad, but like, I'd be freaking out a little bit, I'd be like, oh my god,
come on, like, I gotta see Tyler Joseph, but like, yeah, it's pretty fucking dope.
I'm gonna see him in the in the flesh.
You already did.
Oh shoot, I did. Yeah, twice.
Yeah. Wow, what a waste of money.
Yeah, he waved at me.
Wow. What a waste.
He could take his wave back.
Yeah, fuck
his
that.
Racist wave.
And then next week, seeing the fucking Korn again. A Day to Remember and Lorna Shore. It's gonna be pretty dope. And then after that,
I'm so excited for that Lorna Shore. I'm not going, but I'm so excited for you for that Lorna Shore show.
It's gonna be so good. I was at that same venue on Friday for Scary Kids Scaring Kids, and I was like scoping it out as to where I can hide.
Because they go crazy.
Dude, it's not a very big venue in there. It's only 450 cap. Like, I'm gonna be slammed up against a wall or something trying to make sure I don't die, because that fucking room is gonna go batshit.
I'm a little worried for you, but I'm excited for you.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited to see them. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to like see them, because I might be like some 6'4" dude might be like up against me, making sure like I stay up against the wall. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
We'll see.
But I won't be like,
you should live tweet it.
I won't be anywhere near the barricade for that show. I'll probably be like in the back corner by the bathrooms. I don't know.
You should tweet at Will and be like,
I will.
Hi, Will.
Hi, bestie. I don't know if you saw. We got fucking 20 hours worth of music to talk about or whatever, but I don't know if you saw. But the Lorna Shore interview has officially passed The Wiggles as the most viewed interview on our channel.
I don't know how I feel about that.
By like 100 views at least.
Should we change it so it's our opening trailer video for our channel?
No, because The Wiggles is just funnier.
It's The Wiggles.
Yeah. Like
it's Emma.
Like when people ask me, because I've been asked a couple times, like, who's the most famous person you've interviewed? I don't go Will Ramos from Lorna Shore. It's Emma from The Wiggles.
Yeah, literally. People have asked me like, oh, wait, so you interviewed who have you interviewed? I name like, oh, Origami Angel, because that's like a big one. Or I say Happy, and they're like, who? Oh. And I'm like, The Wiggles. And they're like, oh my God, you interviewed The Wiggles?
You did that? Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. We're one-hit wonders. It's okay, though.
Yeah.
Actually, we're two-hit wonders now. We're doing better than Trapped.
Exactly. As we should be. As we should be. Preying on their downfall every day.
They already have the downfall.
I
want to follow them on TikTok though, because they follow people back on TikTok, and I really want them to follow us.
I'm gonna follow them on the Good Noise podcast channel.
Okay, good.
I'm doing this right now.
We're actually gonna start chatting about.
I'm gonna DM him too. We're like, you're my biggest inspiration.
You really just inspire everything that we do.
We started this podcast because
because of you, Mr. Chris Taylor Brown.
Oh my God, I'm not even like logged in.
Don't worry, I'll do it later. I use the Good Noise podcast TikTok as my own. Not like posting on it, but like once a week when I go on TikTok, I go on that one because I don't have my own account.
Oh my God, wait, it's autofilling like other people's TikToks for me. I don't know who these people are. Oh, should I have shown that? Did I just dox people?
No,
I don't think it is.
They're PR emails. I saw the email.
They are, but it's like, do they have...
It's like, not TikToks, it's just autofilling emails.
Well, that's dumb.
Well, on that note, we're going to chat about some music this week. Hawthorne Heights put out an album. The Rain Just Follows Me. This album fucking rips. I ain't gonna lie. Pretty fucking good. I still can't get over the Counterparts collab. That doesn't strike me as a collab that was going to happen this year, but it kind of fucks. As does the record. So, not totally against it. Yeah, pretty dope.
Pretty banging.
That's about all you're going to get out of us today.
That's all. We have 12 hours and 3 minutes of music to summarize for you.
That's a lot of music.
It's a lot. The Deads dropped an album. Tell your girls it's all right. Pretty banging.
Pretty fucking banging.
Corey motherfucking Taylor.
I still can't get over the Corey motherfucking Taylor.
I'm still not the biggest fan of that track.
Yeah.
But it's still cool.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm going to bring up the Corey motherfucking Taylor track even though we trashed all over it when we talked about it. But I don't know. I think that collab is pretty fucking dope.
Oh my God. Look at his profile picture.
Yeah, no, he's hot.
So dumb. Oh my God, I hate him so much. Look at him. Message. You inspire me.
Heart emoji.
Every day. Oh no, it didn't send. It's okay, I need him to follow me. Okay, sorry.
You inspire me every day.
Every day.
Chris Taylor Brown. Anyways, Dead's record was pretty fucking good. Banger. Go watch our interview with Daisy. Dead's chatted about this record. We're gonna do that a lot. We chatted about a lot of these records.
A lot of these people.
We didn't chat with this next person about their record though. Although I think they should come on the podcast. I'd like to talk about his promotion technique. Lil Nas X put an album Montero.
This out. You start.
No, you can start. Okay.
No, you go.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I think this man's a single kind of guy. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think he's a single kind of guy. The album wasn't bad, but I think he hits a lot better when he like drops single by single by single.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought the album as a whole was pretty good, but kind of just lacking something. I'm not sure what.
That exactly. I felt like just listening through the album, some of the songs just kind of blended together, not a good way. It wasn't like, ooh, this transition or whatever. It just kind of all mashed together. I wasn't even like the biggest fan of like the Doja track, which made me really sad. The Elton John track, did he even say anything?
I don't know. He had some interesting fucking collabs on there.
And then the Meg track, I wasn't even the biggest fan of her verse. And I love Megan Thee Stallion. It's just, I was just like, what is happening here? Yeah. I agree with the single thing. I love Lil Nas. I love Lil Nas. But this album, it just, for me, like, it banged, but it wasn't like his best.
No, definitely not his best work.
Sorry. I do still want to talk to you though.
On the podcast, let's talk about your promotion technique for this record.
Yeah.
Because I really think that you should have dragged the whole birth out the entire 9 months. It would have been a lot funnier.
That would have been good. Yeah, it would have been good.
I don't think you give birth in a week, but you know
exactly. That was a bit, it
was kind of strange. And I think it was a very last minute idea because like he announced the record and then like 2 weeks later it was like, I'm pregnant. And
everyone was like,
okay.
What?
What?
So, yeah.
Did
you see his birth skit though?
I didn't actually watch any of them.
You need to watch it. They do a baby joke, and it's actually funny.
Let's go.
Exactly. They didn't do that. They did another baby joke, but it was good. It was good.
Oh, I didn't watch any of them.
Spiritbox dropped an album, Eternal Blue. I'm gonna let you just.
I'll take this one away, please and thank you. This shit fucking rocks. This is my most anticipated record. Well, was my most anticipated record of the year 2021. It's not 2020 anymore.
Sadly.
The first 3 tracks on this record, Sun Killer, Hurt You, and Yellow Jacket, featuring Sam Carter from Architects. Best transition in the game. Everyone's like, Water Parks has the best transitions. Maybe that's maybe I only read that because I have followed too many Parksy people.
Yeah, you have a lot of Parksies on your side.
But that's what people on the internet say, on my corner of the internet. And I'm here to say that the first 3 tracks on this Spiritbox record are better than any run of tracks on Greatest Hits.
Okay, Greatest Hits. That's fair. Yeah. I'll give you that.
This record is so fucking good. I haven't really had much time to like really dive into it because like as I just finished stating, 6 shows and a 12-hour playlist. I didn't have much free time on my hands the past couple of weeks. But with the free time I'm about to have, now that I'm not going to shows every 48 hours.
And you don't have a 12-hour playlist lurking over you.
Thank God. I will finally get a chance to dive into this record. And that's very exciting. I wanted to interview them so bad. Why they have to be so big? Why'd the album have to be so anticipated?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like number 3 in the UK, debuted, and number 7.
Well,
I think
we're number 1 in the US, so that's why they should come on the pod.
Exactly. Come on the pod. This album banged. It's not my cup of tea, but it's banged. Good job, guys.
We love Spiritbox here. I'm very mad I didn't get to see Limp Bizkit. I'm very mad I didn't get to see Limp Bizkit actually, but
I'm still
Spiritbox with Limp Bizkit would have been pretty dope. But I'll see them with Under Oath next March. It's okay.
Maybe Limp Bizkit will just come on stage and be like,
"Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water."
Rolling.
Yeah. Keep rolling.
I've never heard any of their songs before, so I always thought they were rap for some reason.
Well, like they're like rap metal, you know. They're like fucking.
Oh, they do like the fast little talking.
They're fucking
thing.
Garbage. Yeah, I haven't listened to Limp Bizkit like a solid like couple of weeks because, as I just previously stated about the Spiritbox record, not much free time.
Yeah, been a little busy.
Just a little. Miss Vincent put out a record, A Funeral for Youth. This shit fucking rips. They didn't tell us point blank, but they hinted at this like fucking last June when we interviewed them or whatever the fuck. We still had Rayanne on the podcast when we interviewed them. That's how fucking long ago it was.
Whoa.
And they had like just signed the record deal and like couldn't tell us anything about the record because they just signed that record deal. And now fucking year and a half later, it's finally out and this shit was so fucking good.
Period. So I listened to this entire thing, which is saying a lot because it was a 12-hour playlist, so I had to cut some corners in some instances. But this record banged so dope. Hard, and I love Miss Vincent. Yeah, that's dope. All I have to say.
We were just talking about Trapped. He just uploaded on YouTube.
Oh my god, we have to watch it. Let's live stream it.
We'll watch it later in between this and the interview we have. we're gonna be a couple minutes later. We have to watch Trapped.
we have to watch Trapp's
the new
video. Upload. If he's uploading videos, why hasn't he followed us back? Like,
this is gonna beat you up. This is gonna eat at you.
Wait.
All right, next topic, please. Dude, he's so talented.
He's so dumb. I hate him so much. If I see this man, it's on site. I'm beating him up. Sorry.
He's gonna be in Virginia Beach. I told you this.
I gotta go to Virginia Beach around the same time, so hopefully I bump into him.
You can't like go anywhere near the venue, but like you could be like in that general area. He might like go out to dinner or something. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't recommend going to the venue though.
No, because it's gonna be like COVID City.
COVID City. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That does sound like a super spreader event. Like the 5 people that are there. That doesn't.
They all have COVID.
That sounds like they're all gonna be really dirty.
Yeah.
Like really grimy, like greasy. As much as I would definitely go for the joke, I would probably have about 5 masks and a hazmat suit on before I walked into that venue.
Yeah, it would be funny if COVID wasn't a thing, and I definitely go if COVID was. Actually, I wouldn't go even if COVID wasn't a thing.
Yeah,
but like it's not worth it for the funnies.
No. I got plenty of other shows I actually want to go to.
Exactly, that I want to survive.
I'm not trying to catch COVID at the local trap gig.
As much as I want to.
As much as I would love to go to the trap gig and catch COVID, I don't know if I can fit it in my schedule right now. I'm sorry.
Exactly. That, Chris Taylor Brown. A little preoccupied.
Yeah.
I just want to say, I got a text while we were doing the podcast just now, and they referred to me as Eric. And it's about COVID, so it's like, yeah, I get it. I just replied, my name isn't Eric, and then they said, I'm opting you out of text immediately. Have a great day. They didn't even like try to be like, oh, I'm sorry, what's your name? They just gave up. I'm just so sad. They gotta like, I want to learn more.
They gotta go find Eric.
Oh my god. So they said, hi Eric, Amy with New Jersey organizing. Who did you give my number to, Shane? You're in New Jersey.
Your area code is a New Jersey area code. That's why.
That's dumb. They should just know I'm in Virginia.
It's dumb that you're in Virginia having a New Jersey area code. I
was born in New Jersey, so I get a New Jersey area code.
Stupid. Yeah, like,
I'm moving on. The band Camino dropped a new album, self-titled. It's their self-titled album. This banged. Everybody's raving over them now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I was like, yeah, I know who the band Camino were, but I didn't know this many people give a shit about them. This record was
they're all over the timeline, just like, oh, the band Camino is the best band, live performance, blah blah blah. And I'm like, this is the first time I'm hearing about them at this extent
this rate. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, they were pretty good. This record was pretty good. They're opening for 5 Seconds Summer in 2022. That US tour. Yeah,
that fits.
Yeah.
That fits really well.
Fits perfectly, yeah.
Yeah, like, that's actually like perfect.
That's the perfect fit for a tour like that.
God, I wish I could see
tickets weren't $1 million fucking dollars, I would go.
I thought you had tickets, and I was gonna grab tickets.
No,
in like the same...
I was going to get tickets, and the pandemic hit, and then the ticket prices went up, and I don't like 5 Seconds Summer that much to justify that.
But the Tooth song.
Yeah, the Tooth song's pretty good, and Sam also has tickets, but we wouldn't be in the same section, so that'd just be awkward. Like being, 2 seconds away from each other.
Kind of waving.
Yeah, like, hi, I see you over there, but we can't sit together.
That'd be so sad.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'll go, maybe I won't.
Okay.
I got another, 6 months or so to figure
Unless
it out.
they push it again. So
yeah, 2023 suddenly. The Plot and You dropped a record, Swan Song. And this record, I think personally that this would have been the big album if Spiritbox didn't put out their record on Friday. Because this album was really fucking good. Those last 2 songs on here, as someone who I've been talking to about this record said, took no survivors. The shit was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Very underrated. Sleeper album if I dare say, because I haven't seen like anybody talk about this, even like the people in like that listen to like nothing but metalcore. Everything's been like Spiritbox this, Spiritbox that, you know. Spiritbox is so fucking good. It's like, okay, everybody turn off Spiritbox for a half an hour. Okay, if you're listening to Spiritbox right now, fucking turn it off. Like, yeah, I get it, the album's fucking great, but just turn it off. Courtney can use your money in another 30 minutes when you put it back on, and go listen to this record.
Your 5 cents.
Your 5 cents. Go put this record on, listen to it, take it all in, and then maybe listen to it again if you think it's really good. If not, you can put Spiritbox back on. But
at least you tried it.
Yeah, but just listen to this record at least once. That's my opinion on this album.
That was great.
Thank you.
You've convinced me to listen to it again.
Yeah, so come on the podcast, guys, because I'm doing a lot for you. I'm doing more promotion than just about everyone else is. Anyone else. I haven't seen you guys doing much of any promotion.
Exactly. Shane can't do all of it himself.
I'm fucking carrying this shit right now. Come on the podcast. Let's chat about this shit for an hour.
And your lack of promotion. Let's chat about your lack of promotion.
Let's just chat about everything. Let's chat about why no one has talked about this record. Why you guys have tweeted like twice about it. I don't know.
Exactly.
Fucking what? I don't know.
Exactly. The opposite of Lil Nas, actually.
You guys didn't give birth to this record, literally. Like, what the fuck? Like, you guys are slacking in the PR department.
Exactly. Come on, guys.
Bullshit.
Thrice dropped a new album, Horizons/East.
I was going to make a joke about not to be confused with Horizons West, but in an interview they said that Horizons West is next. So,
are you serious?
Yeah. I didn't watch the interview, but I saw that little bit. This album was pretty fucking good. I got to scroll down this 12-hour playlist to find the song I wanted to bring up. There it is. Buried in the Sun is my favorite track off this fucking record. I don't know why. It's the colorful. Yeah. I do not know why, but yeah, no, the entire album was good. I saw Thrice back in 2019 at Rockstar Disrupt Fest, and I was like, they're okay, and then like never really dove into them anymore. But this record was phenomenal. Like, very, very good.
Definitely a highlight off of this. Yeah.
Yeah. So good. So true.
So good. So true. I also enjoyed it.
Yeah. Very good.
That's all I have to say.
Eidola. Miss me. Thank you. Eidola dropped a record. The Architect. We interviewed Sergio about this one. Go watch it. Been doing well since the album came out. People care now. I know I just said this about the Plot and You, but this record was also very fucking good. So after you finish the Plot and You record, I know I said you could turn back on Spiritbox, but
no.
Pause Spiritbox for another 45 minutes. Put this Eidola record on. It is so good front to back. We interviewed them without actually listening to the record. Exactly.
But it's like we knew it was going to be good.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be good, but it's very intimidating when you're going to go talk about this body of work and you haven't heard this body of work yet.
And you're just kind of sitting there like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then they're like talking about this body of work because like that's what you're going to do for the next 30 minutes. And you're like, oh, yeah, we haven't heard it yet, but keep on going, please.
Exactly. Keep going. Please describe it to me. Yeah.
Describe it in detail. And Sergio did a very good job of getting us hyped for it.
Yeah.
Like, I even told him, like, during the interview, I'm like, listen, dude, we haven't heard the record yet, but I'm stoked as fuck for this. And I finally got around to it, and it does not disappoint.
No.
Like, I'm not one to, like, go off the hype train, but... And there was, like, no hype train surrounding this album outside of, like, 4 or 5 people. And there should have been. But this record was so fucking good. I haven't seen anybody talking about this either. Everything's been Spiritbox. Everyone shut the fuck up about Spiritbox for, like, an hour. Well, Pulses isn't everybody. Pulses is 4 people that like Eidola.
They're everybody to me.
There are 4 people that like Eidola. But everybody just turn off Spiritbox for an hour and go listen to the other 2 metal records that came out this week because you're missing out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
you should actually just go listen to everything that came out this week.
Go listen to our 12-hour playlist.
There's fucking 10 hours worth of albums that came out this week, so just go listen to them all.
Just listen to that, and then you can turn Spiritbox back.
Turn Spiritbox back
if you want.
That's what I'm going to go do after this. I'm going to turn Spiritbox on too. It's okay. Exactly. I get it.
Get it. Exactly.
I get the struggle. I get it.
Concrete Castle has dropped a new album, Wish I Missed You. Oh my god, we're almost done with the albums.
We're almost done with the albums. Thank God. This record was pretty fucking good too. Glory's reclining. That's how you know it's been a long one. This album is pretty fucking good. They're on tour right now with Against the Current, which is pretty fucking dope. And all in all, I thought this record was pretty good. I did not like, though, I got that gripe with the fucking albums closing on a slow track. Fuck that. They did it.
Where do you put it then?
In the middle. Actually,
no, you hate when they put it in the middle because you're like, it ruins the flow.
Actually, I hate it. I just hate it in general.
I think they should put it second to last. Put the sad track second to last, and then pick it back up with a fast, like,
you're onto something.
Happy-go-lucky, because then we still get it. It's not in the way, and it still leaves the album on a high note.
Tonight on the Good Noise Podcast, we have figured out where to place the slow track on the pop record.
Second to last. Thank you. Take notes, everybody.
Take notes, everybody.
Take notes.
Reshuffle your fucking track list and fix it.
We don't care how long it took you to place everything. It's wrong. It's wrong.
Fucking fix it. But yeah, that was my only gripe with this record, is that I was like, oh man, come on, you gotta close on that. Like, you guys were doing so well.
Yeah, you gotta end on a high note. Even if it's like the saddest album ever, please
end on a high note.
End on a high note. Come on.
Speaking of albums that unfortunately didn't end on a high note, Thrice put out an album, Parallel Timeline.
This bang. I liked this a lot.
This record was good. My only thing with it was, like, it started out very fast. It was like, in your face kind of thing. And then just got progressively slower. Like, now that's
kind of led us on.
Yeah, that's a sick progression for, like, an album.
Yeah.
I'm going to be completely honest. But as a listener of music and someone that has very aggressive,
you listen to music?
I do listen to music, lots of it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, as a personal enjoyer of music. And
you enjoy music?
No, I don't. No, I don't. As a personal
actually.
Connoisseur of the music, I prefer when my albums are in the face the entire time, as I think I've stated multiple times on this.
Exactly. Take notes from Five Finger Death Punch and Traps. All in the face.
I just like,
and then Attila.
It's cool, like the slow progression, but personally, it's just not something that I can get behind. That's what I was trying to get at, and then just kind of got lost when you kept on interrupting me every single time I said I like music. So that's where I was trying to get at.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
But like, listening to the record, I was like, this is good. This just isn't, like, personally, my cup of tea.
That's fair. It is my cup of tea.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm glad you liked it. I liked it too, just not like gonna sit here and like sing its praises,
Exactly. Well, I will.
Okay. Well, you do that.
It's very good.
Thanks.
It was very good.
Remember when we had Glory Fest?
I miss it. My parents bring it up like every time I say Good Noise Fest. They're like, "Oh, you mean Glory Fest?" And I'm like, yeah.
What a great time.
Right? We need to do it. I'll make a new poster, an updated poster.
No, the original poster was iconic. I don't remember where it went, but I have it like stuck in my head.
Yeah, I see it.
Don't find it right now. We still have 3 pages of shit to talk about.
They dropped a deluxe version of their album Heartwork. And we asked Joey when we interviewed Joey from The Used, watch that video. Hey, are there going to be any B-sides or a deluxe version? He lied right to our face.
Or
he said, I don't know.
Or we like manifested it.
Yeah. And he was like, you know what? Maybe we should
he either lied directly to our face, which you never know. But it really didn't sound like he really knew what was going on within the camp. I'm going to be honest. And if he does, he did a really good job of playing off of that. He has no idea what's going on, because they did also announce that tour that I went and saw last night shortly after that, and said that he wasn't sure if they had plans to tour the U.S. anytime soon. So they're full of shit.
They are. They lie to us.
Anyways, still love you, Joey. This album had 11 new B-sides on it, and I don't know, just after the last B-side record they put out all the way back in 2008 or some shit, called Shallow Believer. That was a really solid B-side record. This one, there were definitely some solid tracks on here that would have fit on the record way better than some of the songs on the record. There were also a lot of misses on here, which was strange, because the last B-side record there was no misses on it.
No misses.
There were definitely some B-sides on here, actual
that
B-sides,
stayed in the draft.
They definitely just took the 11 songs that they had completely finished that didn't make the record and just said, fuck it, putting them all on there. We're not even going to listen to them again. Somebody will like one of them. Yeah. Not even going to listen to them again. Let's just throw them on there. So yeah, Sydney Sprague put out a deluxe edition of her album, Maybe I Will See You at the End of the World. Perfect timing, because she's currently on tour with the Front Bottoms, which is pretty cool.
It's crazy.
I would like to go see that tour if I can.
I thought you hated the Front Bottoms.
I hate the Front Bottoms, but I do like Sydney, and she's not big enough to headline anytime soon. So
might as well.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. This was pretty cool. The remix, it was short, and there was just like, you know, a demo of a song that didn't make the record, an acoustic version, and a remix, and the remix didn't suck, which was great, because every single time I see the word remix, there's like a 50-50 shot I'm going to trash on it. But this one was pretty good, so that was pretty cool. The demo was dope, and the acoustic track was even pretty good, because her music is already kind of in that vein anyway. So yeah, all in all, it was pretty dope. I like the album to begin with. This is like one of the slow records that I was like, I went and listened to multiple times after the fact. So
as you should.
Yeah, her personality really got me on this fucking train. So
Natalie was hyping it up too. That's why you reached out, because you're like, dude, what are you talking about?
What? I gotta know. Like, I gotta know. And then I knew, and I was like, I see it now.
I get it.
I get it.
Did you buy the vinyl?
It sold out before I could get it, because I was piss poor broke when she put. I'm always piss poor broke, actually.
I was gonna say, you're kind of always
like extra broke. That like, and then I was like, and then the days and months passed. I hadn't listened to the record in a while. I was like, I can't justify buying it, and then it sold out, and I was like, well, that sucks.
Oh. Yeah.
So, Sydney, if you're watching, if you have any extra laying around, I'll send you my address. I'm just saying, like, I'll Venmo you $20. I don't care. The used album is $35.
I'm so close to buying it.
I saw that. I was like, this is dope. And then I saw the price tag. And I was like, you know what? I already have Heartwork on vinyl. I don't need this.
Exactly. And I don't have Heartwork on vinyl because it's a double LP. It should. Oh, the print. It looks so good.
I don't know. I just think that the orange vinyl is ugly.
That's
like,
fair.
I have a red pressing of Heartwork, and it's so hot.
That's because it matches the cover.
It matches the cover, and it's perfect. But that fucking orange is fucking ugly. I don't care if the B-sides are on it or not. We should probably keep on moving.
I'm gonna cry. Bearings dropped a new album. Oh my god, Bearings dropped a deluxe version of their album "Hello, It's You."
This is pretty dope too, because that record is really good. Yeah, so
it is. It's a very good album.
3 more tracks plus a cover.
That was golden, right?
Yeah, that were pretty fucking dope. This record's pretty fucking dope. I was talking earlier today about grabbing tickets to see them on the Pure Noise tour. So maybe I'll be there in Philly. I don't know. I'll probably be there. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna.
You got to say hi to the bestie.
It's gonna be dope. Yeah, the bestie.
The bestie, because we only interviewed.
Yeah, go.
Oh, watch our interview.
Doug. Yeah, go watch our interview with Doug. We chatted about the album when it came out, fucking in November.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so long ago.
Real Friends put out an EP, Torn in Two. It was 5 tracks and then 5 reimagined tracks of the same tracks that are on the EP, and it was pretty good. And the reimagined tracks weren't just acoustic guitar, so you get points for that. Congrats, guys. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good. I actually really enjoyed this EP. I'm gonna revisit it, and that's not an empty promise. I'm actually gonna revisit it because I really liked this EP. I was cleaning out a closet so I could put all my baking materials, but like scoops and whatever, that into it. And I had that on in the back. I had the whole playlist on in the background while I was doing that. And this EP came on, and I was just vibing. I enjoyed it. Yep. Yeah. Escape the Fate.
Yes.
Escape the Fate dropped a new EP. Chemical Warfare, the B-sides.
It doesn't say the B-sides about this week.
Maybe too many.
Yeah.
B-sides.
No, this record was very meh. But they did put out one of the best songs of the year, in my opinion, Not My Problem, featuring Travis Barker.
Travis, he's everywhere. He's everywhere.
These 3 tracks, not the 2 acoustic ones, fuck those, whatever. They were meh. These 3 tracks that didn't make the record are way better than anything that's on that record. Mine is Not My Problem. So excluding the really good song that's on the record, these 3 songs should have made the album over literally anything else on that record. Especially, I think it was the second track was called like Shut Up or some shit. It was called Shut Up and Listen. That I was driving and like about to get in an accident because I was banging my foot so aggressively because like, this is so fucking good.
You can't be doing that, man.
Listen,
that
was so fucking good.
It was worth it though.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
Loose Ends dropped an EP. Tell God You Were Framed. You were telling me about this
finally
earlier. Yeah.
Oh my god, this because we interviewed them about this EP.
We tried to, and then it just wound up being about the single. So we interviewed them about a song that's on here, I think. I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah. It was no. It was about a single, and then they brought up an EP, and in my head I was like, shoot, was this supposed to be about the EP? So then we just switched it to the EP. And then
interviewed them about everything they were doing in the next about 6 months. So go watch it.
Go watch it. It was a good one. I enjoyed that one a lot, actually. This banged. Actually, I really enjoyed this EP. Yeah. It was worth. Well, I would have preferred if it came out a little earlier. but I understand, we're in a pandemic, so you get a pass.
Shit happens.
You get a pass. I get it. Oh wait, yeah. 5EVER dropped a new EP. 4EVER. Banger. I love this.
Go watch your interview with them.
Yeah.
We told them it kind of sounds like Water Parks, and they kind of agreed, which is pretty dope.
As they should, because it does. Yeah. In a good way. It's good. Well, is there any bad way?
No, because Water Parks is pretty fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
So, it sounds like Water Parks, kind of.
Sounds like Water Parks, yeah.
Even though that wasn't an influence for any of them, which is kind of fucked up, because it sounds like Greatest Hits.
It's exactly.
Like what?
Like Phantom and Greatest Hits had a baby.
Yeah. So,
and it was 5EVER.
Austinite, take notes.
But this EP was very good. They actually got covered by State of the Scene.
Oh.
That was pretty dope.
That's great. Good for them.
So,
Water Parks should take 5EVER on tour.
Yes, that should be the opener for the U.S. tour.
That would be good.
Hot Milk dropped an EP. I just want to know what happens when I'm dead.
I liked this a lot. This bang. The title track I wasn't the biggest fan of. Because I have a love-hate relationship with songs that constantly say the track name, and it just, because the name is so long, once you hear them start to say it, it's like, yes, I know what you're saying, I get it. So it's just if they just took that off, or if they just shortened the track name, I'd be cool. Other than that, it was a good EP.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, okay. Pitbull, Anthony Watts, and DJ White Shadow dropped a new single, I Feel Good.
This song unironically fucks.
It banged. Yeah. We love Pitbull here.
We do. We are the Pitbull podcast now. Mm-hmm. And now that we're getting into the singles, and we're gonna fucking like rapid fire through the shit, except a couple that I do have to say suck super hard. Maxo Dream, but with a K. Cream. Okay, whatever. Dream, cream and dreamin'. Maxo Cream and the Dreamin', and Tyler the Creator put out a single, Big Persona. Kind of
banger.
I ain't gonna lie.
This bang. Yeah, I enjoyed this a lot. Troye Sivan dropped a new single, Angel Baby. This bang. I loved this a lot.
Cheat Code's an all-time low, put out a single, Ghost Story. This is pretty fucking good.
Okay. Jukebox the Ghost dropped a new single, Cheers. I love Jukebox the Ghost. I love their guitar solos. This banged.
I need to pause this for 1 second. This was a 21 Pilots song. I fucking hated it.
No.
This sounded like a 21 Pilots song. Yeah.
Oh my god. Is that why I like them?
It isn't like a 21. It's not like it was just fucking cover of some 21 Pilots song no one knows. But this just sounded like a 21 Pilots song in my opinion. Vocals, instruments, everything. The way that it was like structured, everything just felt like a standard 21 Pilots song. I was like, I fucking hate this.
Maybe that's why I like them so much. They're my replacement.
I don't think.
I mean, I liked them before. I hated 21
all
Pilots.
Their shit sounds like 21 Pilots. I just think that this song just sounds like a textbook 21 Pilots track.
That's fair.
Yeah. SZA put out a single, The Anonymous Ones, off the Dear Evan Hansen soundtrack. I can't get behind this. I can't get behind this.
Why?
It goes on for too fucking long.
That's fair, but her vocals.
I don't know, man. I didn't think her vocals were all that good on this track.
Oh my god.
I'll be completely honest with you.
That's fair.
That's part of the reason why I thought this track was going on for too long.
Yeah, because if her vocals were popping off, people are like, keep going.
Like, I could get behind this, but 4 minutes of that. And I was like, this should have ended at 2.5.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Wave Break dropped a new single, Tug of War. Banger.
This is her best single.
Wow.
Ty Verdes and 24K Golden put out a single, A-OK. This is pretty fucking good, actually.
I like this a lot. I think this is a remix, because I swear I've heard the song before. Papa Roach dropped a single, Kill the Noise. I liked this song before I realized it was Papa Roach, and now I hate it.
You know what? Because the last Papa Roach song that we chatted about, which is probably off a record, sucked complete balls. Sucked so bad. This song horribly. Really fucks, actually.
It was good. That's why I was like, oh my god, who is this? I saw it was Papa Roach, and I was just like, god, dude.
And they're also, have you seen their TikToks at all?
They have TikTok?
They're fucking killing it over there.
Oh my god, shut up.
They are relevant again because of TikTok. They are old ass men using TikTok to their advantage. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
It's crazy what they're doing over there.
Let me see.
While Glory does that, Bring Me the Horizon dropped a new single, Die For You. This is nothing.
We're following them?
Yeah, this is because I was like, this is funny. This is nothing like post-human survival horror.
No.
This is like emo pop, I think is what they're calling it, or like post-emo pop or some shit. This took a couple of listens. This fucks though. I'm excited.
Yeah,
like
I like this a lot.
Bring Me the Horizon is they like went back to their roots on the last EP, and like that's all well and good because it's their best work yet in that genre. But now they're like, well, we haven't innovated since Ammo, so let's fucking do that. So now they're fucking probably 3 or 4 years ahead of the curve, as they always are.
Yeah. So they are the blueprint.
Yeah, they quite literally are the blueprint. So yeah, this is gonna be the cool thing in like 3 years, but they're killing it right now. And they just started their UK tour, so announce your US leg like tomorrow.
Coming to Virginia.
I don't have any money, but I'll find some for you guys.
Half Alive dropped a new single, Make of It. I liked this.
I actually like this song. I don't like Half Alive, but I like this song. Kinna and Cave Town dropped a single, Try Not to Cry.
This was not my favorite Cave Town song. I prefer Struck by Lightning because I've had that on loop for the past 2 weeks. But this was okay.
Fair enough.
Bears and Trees dropped a new single, Great Heights. I love Bears and Trees. I love this song. Congratulations on the album announcement. You guys are killing it.
I actually think that this is one of their best songs.
Really? But Fresh like, Concrete's right there.
Yeah, you know what? Whatever. But like since they've gotten signed, their songs have become a lot more produced, which I'm 100% here for. Because I thought that they were okay to begin with, but they were very like ukulele driven and like not very produced. But now like that they're signed, they've got like that extra layer that their music was missing.
Yeah.
And like that's why I'm like finally starting to get behind their music. Like, nah, this shit actually fucks. No, this song fucks. Jonas Brothers put out a new single, Who's in Your Head. This shit's groovy.
This is banged. I hate to admit it, banged.
Like this is groovy. Like they came back with just a very mediocre record, and these singles off this new album pretty fucking good. I ain't gonna lie. Pretty good.
Her, Lil Durk, and dear God, Lil Baby. I hate Lil Baby so much. Dropped a new single, Find a Way. I love her.
This sucked.
She's great. I hate Lil Baby. Because I hate Lil Baby, I hated this track, but I actually did like the track.
No, this sucked.
You didn't like it?
This sucks so bad. The verses from both of them, not her. Her is fine.
Her is amazing.
The verses from Lil Durk and Lil Baby Grant. I can't tell the difference between the two of them. Yeah,
I can't either.
Yeah, I can't tell the difference between their two voices.
Yeah.
But what I do know is that both of them sucked.
Yeah.
I don't have to be able to pick out which one. Both the verses were lazy as shit, and I thought that their vocals were annoying anyway. So even if the verses were fire, I would still be like, this was garbage. They should have picked anyone else to be on this track. And Lil Baby, I do hate him as well.
Wait. Let me show you. Wait.
Is it that Met Gala picture where he looks so lost? He like doesn't even know that he's at the Met Gala.
Oh my God. He was just, Megan Thee Stallion was, she was strutting. She was, taking her pictures.
Wandering.
He just wandered behind her and photobombed her with this dumb face. I hate him so much. I hate this man so much, bro. Oh my God.
Kulik dropped a new single, Time to Go.
This banged.
This ripped so hard. And this is my second favorite Kulik track only because Scatterbrain fucks even harder.
Ooh, I like the Rope. Is it called Rope?
Yeah, that's
the
song name, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Arcadia Gray dropped a new single, Shirts versus Skins. I don't know why I didn't put single after that.
It's all good. We didn't fuck any of the rest of the list up, so we're doing pretty good.
This bangs.
This rips, yes. Glad to see they're finally putting out like their own body of work instead of like their body of work with 4 other people's body of works. It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Mac Miller put out a single, Colors and Shapes. This is all right.
I love Mac Miller. I'm finally getting into his stuff. This was my favorite thing he's put out. I don't know why they're still putting out his stuff.
This is just a re-release of like his mixtape from 2014, I think. Like
Are you
the
serious?
First single off it, yeah. That's what the press release said.
Oh, okay. Well, still, I feel like they should just kind of leave it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was cool with the album dropping, but like, I don't know. I feel like
if they're just like putting out music that isn't on streaming services, that's fine. But like once you start getting into the territory of like putting out his old demos or like demos that off of a record that he was in the process of making, that's where it gets a little iffy in my opinion. But like if you're just like putting out music that's already out but isn't on streaming, they do like that for artists. Yeah, they do that for artists that are living too. So I don't really see the problem with that. That's when we're like, oh, we put out these demos from this track, these songs that you weren't supposed to hear at all because he never finished them.
Exactly.
Like, they were from fucking 10 years ago. But we found them on his hard drive, so they're out now.
Exactly. So now you guys can have them, and we're gonna make money.
Yep. So I think that's a little fucked up, but
yeah, because they're doing that to
Capitalize.
Oh my God, Mac Miller, XX Tentacion. They're doing that to oh god, what's his name? Juice WRLD, Lil Peep, and who's the other one? Wu Wednesday. He just died like in 2020.
The Smoke.
I can't remember his name. Huh?
Smoke guy.
Yeah, Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
Pop Smoke. They're doing it to all of them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you guys just let them
dead
rest
for like a year. All of them. Like literally.
Exactly.
Like, can we like chill out before we cash in on them? Like, don't worry, they're still going to be relevant 5 years from now.
Yeah. You like just dude, let them rest. And then it gets worse with XXXTentacion because I think it was like either his mom or his girlfriend started up a charity in his name to help people. Turns out none of that money was going to charity; it was actually going to her.
Oh, nice.
And it's like, what the heck? It's
all fucked up.
It makes me so angry, so angry. Halogens, Sentient Moss, Halogens and Sentient Moss drop new single. Sit Around. This banged. I love Halogens.
This was actually really good, and they finally announced that record, which is pretty dope. So all in all, very stoked for everything going on in the Halogens camp right now.
Yes.
Thames and Brent Faiyaz dropped a single, Found. Whatever.
I loved this. I was gonna put the whole EP on there because this was off an EP, but I was like, I'm just gonna put the one with the person I know, because then I'd just be pulling this whole EP out of nowhere for this one single. But I really enjoyed this. I like this a lot. Tramp Stamps dropping a single, Sad Hot Girls.
We have to pause here. For 2 seconds. Okay, we talk about bands like Trapped, Five Finger Death Punch, and Tramp Stamps for the giggles, because we just expect it to suck.
And Machine Gun Kelly. We just expect the shit to suck. And occasionally, I have awful music taste. I'm like, wait, I like one of these tracks. This... I don't like what you're leading up to.
This unironically goes hard. It's cringy, but not too cringy. Okay? The chorus is really fucking good. The lyrics aren't super weird, which is a bonus because every other song they put out is really fucking weird. Mm-hmm. And the instrumental fucks. They've got their first decent song right here. I got the chorus playing in my head right now.
I have nothing to say to you right now. I have nothing.
There we go. I just admitted on the internet that I like the Tramp Stamp song.
They're going to see this. They're going to clip it. And they're going to be like, oh my God, thank you so much for the support at Good Noise Podcast. And we're like, shut up.
Yeah, still shut up. Still shut up and stop making music. But like, this kind of fucked. Like, if you guys wanted to end on this note, like, I'd be
great. Or if you guys just want to end, that'd be great.
Well, they can end on
they're
this
the same people who said that like one of them was a person of color because they were Italian.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't believe that was real. That feels like something somebody would make up, but it was real. Somebody actually thought that through and said, yeah, this is it.
Marissa's literally Italian.
Marissa's literally Italian, guys. What is wrong with you? I can't do this anymore. I can't.
Wage War put out a single, Teeth. This song was pretty fucking good. I'm excited for this record. Whatever.
Banger. Attack dropped a new single, Press F. This was heavier than I thought. It's completely different from Kawaii Cowboys, and it caught me off guard.
And way different than their last electronic single. So I'm all here for it.
What are they doing?
I don't know what they're doing, but they were supposed to drop an EP this year, and it's not out yet. So
not yet.
Whatever. They got a lot of time in between these singles, though. It's kind of weird. Mm-hmm. Dying Wish put out a single, Severing the Sense. And heavy. As I said at the beginning of this, I already heard the record. I bought it. So I'm going to say like I heard the record. I paid for it. The fucking record was pretty good, I'm not going to lie. Since I don't since it's not like PR shit, I'm just going to say like a record was pretty fucking good. I'm not going to lie. The single's pretty fucking good too. I've had Until the Morning Comes, I think is the second single they put out. That song is so fucking good. Emma's cleans on it are like godly. Like this record, that because all the singles that they put out before this and like the EP and the split that they did had pretty much just like her harsh vocals the entire time. This album they started to dive into her like doing cleans, which is great because her clean voice is amazing as well as her screaming. So we need more Emma clean vocals. That is all. Next topic.
Silent Planet dropped a new single, Terminal. Heavy.
They were pretty good. I saw them with Dying Wish and Motionless in White.
Banger.
And they announced the record. Comes out November 12th. I only know that because my birthday's 2 days after.
Aww.
We Came as Romans and Caleb from Beartooth put out a single, Black Hole. This shit fucks. I can't wait for this record.
This is heavy.
No, it's so good.
Stay Champs dropped me a single, Out of My Head. This reminds me of 2010. Oh my god, my nose just stuffed up for no reason. This reminds me of 2010 pop punk, you know, like We the Kings and All Time Low Peak. No offense, but you know, like that era. And I liked it a lot. And I would like this to come back. I'd like this sound to come back because it makes me so happy. That's all I have to say.
So true. Yeah, Stay Champs is pretty good. Ice Nine Kills put out a single, Rainy Day.
I have this on loop right now, actually.
Yeah, this song's pretty good. Although, I am a little worried for this album because as good as the singles have been, I don't know if this album is going to be the caliber of the first Silver Scream. And it's tough because, like, if it wasn't, like, called Silver Scream 2, there would be no need to compare the last one to this one.
But they did that themselves.
Yeah, you literally set yourself up for this comparison. So to like, follow up on such an iconic record like that, it's going to be really hard. Like, they're a very good band, so I'm sure the album is going to be good, but in comparison to that first album, I don't know how much I'm going to like it.
Oh my god, Carrie Moore.
Carrie. Sorry. I think that's how I say it. I don't know.
Okay. Sherry Moore dropped me a single, Beautiful Mess, A Perfect Disaster. This banged so hard. I love them.
Glory liked it so much you couldn't get the band name out.
Sorry, my brain fogged.
Listen, it's all good. I don't know why you listen to me because I probably said it wrong anyway. Because I'm the last person you should ask about pronunciation of anything. You should hear me sometimes before an interview. I'm like, hey, Glory, we got to interview this band. And I like say the band name. She's like, you weren't even close. You added letters. She's like, don't say that on the podcast, exactly. You idiot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but this single was very good. And I'm very excited for the EP that's coming out on the first day of October. That's pretty dope. Starset put out a single, The Breach, and they announced their record. This song is pretty dope. The album is going to be very long, but I'm excited for it. I'm
not a Starset stan, but this was okay.
Yeah.
Bullet for My Valentine. No, I wanted the Save Face one. Bullet for My Valentine dropped a new single, Shattered.
Bad.
This was a track.
This was a track that came out. It was okay. They actually announced, I think today, that they pushed their record back to November 5th, probably because of vinyl delays. But it was supposed to come out.
You don't have to launch a record with vinyls. Yeah, why do bands keep saying
I don't know, but they've already got 4 singles out. They're going to put out at least one more, if not 2. The record can't be that long. I don't know the length on it, though, like track numbers wise. So, I don't know. I think that's a stupid move, but whatever. I don't know how far they pushed it, because I don't remember the original release date, but I know it was sometime in October.
Yeah.
So at least we're getting it that first release week in November, unless they wind up pushing it back again because vinyl.
Because
vinyl is very, very unpredictable right now. I didn't actually look into why they saw it. I just said someone said like, oh, they pushed the album back to this day, and I was like, probably vinyl. It could be for any reason though. Like the album might not be done. Like who the fuck knows? Like the album might literally not be done. I don't know. Save Face put out a single, Bury Me Tonight! !
Oh my god, this is so good. I love Save Face so much. Save Face, I love you. You're doing great. You're the best, and you've become one of my favorites. Like so quickly. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited for this record too. It's gonna be pretty dope.
Every Time I Die, drop a new single, Planet Poop.
Planet Shit. I think this is my favorite song off this upcoming record. It's pretty fucking good. The Amity Affliction put out a single, Like Love. Very standard metalcore, but I kind of fuck with it because I'm a generic metalcore kind of guy.
It was heavy.
Yeah, it was very heavy.
Can't Swim dropped a new single, To Heal It All, You Have to Feel It All. That's a banger name. I like that.
That's a very good name. It was a banger song too.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for this album that's coming out, and they're touring with The Plot in You and Silverstein, and I'll be there. I don't have tickets yet, but I'll be at the Philly date. And the final topic for the evening, Skillet dropped a single, Surviving the Game. And it's unfortunate how good the song was.
I hate Skillet, and this sucked.
It's unfortunate how good the song was. They were actually in Jersey a couple nights ago. I didn't go, obviously. That's not a show I want to risk COVID at.
No.
But
because they're probably not going to enforce it.
No, it's at Starland, which is like strict about
they have
everything.
to.
Yeah. So
that's good.
it was at Starland. So I was like, that would be funny. And it would be funny for the jokes. But I hate Skillet actually. So
as you should.
And it's like they're like that Christian metal, but they like dive really heavily into it. And like I fuck with Christian metal because like I love The Devils Wear Prada.
And the other one, White Flag.
Love and Death.
Love and Death. I love Love and Death so much.
I don't like when like you really shove it in my face and then
like,
you bring an opener on tour. And then you bring an opener on tour that is also hardcore Christian metal band. Much. Which, you know what? Whatever. If that's what you like, that's fine. But me personally, I just don't fuck with Skillet.
Yeah, no.
But this song was alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. That's fair.
And that's all the topics we have today. We finished in just about an hour, and we spent 20 minutes talking about shows I went to.
Exactly. And I was just like, oh wow, really?
Wow. Yeah, because I didn't actually we haven't talked since last Tuesday. So we had a lot to talk about. I didn't actually tell you about any of the shows I went to, and that's like I just have to let Glory lives vicariously through me because she hasn't been to a show since pre-COVID.
Since 2019.
Yeah, so
June 11th? June 11th. Yeah.
Okay, Clicky. We don't need the date.
No.
That is all the topics we have for you today. You can follow us on Twitter. It's good_noise_cast. You can follow us on Instagram. It's Good Noise Podcast. Facebook is Good Noise Pod. YouTube and every single streaming platform ever is Good Noise Podcast. Bandcamp is goodnoiserecords.bandcamp.com. Maybe you should follow us over there. Gloria and I did have a brief conversation about dropping merch, and then we got very busy.
Very brief conversation. It was like, we should figure out hoodies. And I was like, we should.
That is what I mean by the brief conversation. And we probably won't have a conversation until way past hoodie season. So
I feel like we could pull it off.
We could pull it off, but we'll see.
We just have to figure out a design.
Good God. If you're a graphic designer, hit us up. And you can follow us. You can give us money on Patreon. Patreon.com/goodnoisepodcast. Of course, got your Patreon supporters and your important plugs. And then we're going to sign off. Pee and do this interview.
Yeah, I've had to pee since I think we finished EPs. So I'm in a lot of pain right now.
We went through 3 pages of stuff while Gloria had to piss herself.
I know. So I don't have an in-depth thing as I really want the stream to end. So thank you to our Patreon supporters, my brother, my uncle, Matt from Pulses, Jeremy, Brady, Micah, Zarian, Eric. You guys are great. Thank you so much. You're the best. You rock. Woo! My important plug today is just the, the everyday basics. Black Lives Matter, of course. Stop Asian hate. Don't be a jerk. Free Palestine, obviously. Wear your mask, get vaccinated if you can. If you're going to shows, please wear your mask.
Just wear a fucking mask, please. It's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
I've been to 10 shows this past month and I've worn a mask at every single one of them, both indoor and outdoor. Some of those shows being hot as fuck, whether it was indoor or outdoor. Put your fucking mask on, please. I thought we were going to do so good on the show I went to on Friday. Most of the people had the mask on, and then the headliner came on, and
everybody's
the masks were all off. So the COVID does not disappear when the headliner comes on. So keep fucking mask on, please.
COVID still exists at shows, whether they're big or small. So please just wear your mask for all sizes of shows. Great. And I think that's be kind. Be a good person if you can. That'd be good.
It's definitely a little bit more lenient with the outdoor ones, but I would still err on the side of caution if I were you. Yeah, that's what I've been doing because I have so many shows lined up. I practically own Ticketmaster with how much money I spent.
Yeah.
So,
and also the Delta variant doesn't care if you're outside or inside. Yeah. So just wear a mask.
Well, COVID in general doesn't really care.
It doesn't care.
Just put your fucking mask on. That's the fucking plug today. Just put your fucking mask on.
Put your mask on.
Now,
and wear it right.
Yeah, wear it right, please. Like, just like wearing it like as a chin guard, like that's not doing anything. You're an idiot. I hate you.
Literally.
I literally hate you.
Unfollow us if you do that.
Yeah. Well, if you'll excuse us, we have to use the bathroom now.
like really bad, dude.
Like really bad. But Stan Pitbull, I have been Shane.
I love Pitbull. Follow Trapped on TikTok for daily giggles. And I have been Glory.
And we've been the Good Noise Podcast. We'll actually see you guys next week. I promise. I don't have anything planned. Goodbye. Good night.
Okay,
bye.
Bye.